So this lady that I was hugging, she'd lost her daughter, she lost her son-in-law, she lost her future grandchild, and she lost any hope of any future grandchildren because her daughter was an only child.
It was a real unravelling of a story as it went along. So sort of at the beginning I didn't know where we were going to go.
Now, working in these areas, you're presented with a lot of unique challenges. And to meet those unique challenges, you have to have unique solutions. So how do we meet these challenges? Well, it's very, very clearly it's about building teams. In these environments, we have to build the teams very, very quickly.
The key words that I got out of Peter's presentation would have been that hope is not a plan.
And what's the most important thing for me in building teams in these environments? Well, it's about leadership. And I think there's two types of leadership that exist within our organisations. There's positional leadership and there's leadership without authority. Because in my experience, true leaders are identified by their actions and their reactions. It's what people do, not the positions that they hold, that really makes a difference.
He's got a really wonderful connection with people and he's obviously deeply committed to what he's doing. He's talking about real life for him.
Because if you want to motivate a group of people, you find out what they're passionate about. And you buy into that with honesty and with integrity. So I said to these guys, I said, do you think the Commissioner would mind if I stopped and bought some duty free? And they said, no, I'm sure he's got nothing better to do than wait for you to do your shopping. You see, as Australians, I think it's absolutely incumbent upon us to buy duty free when we travel overseas, right? It doesn't matter whether we need it or not, the fact is we've been overseas. When we have a hard day working in this environment, as we inevitably do, you have to understand why you do what you do. And for me, it's represented by this little guy on the screen. His name's Alexander, he's 15 months old. As a dad, every day that little guy spends frozen in a body bag is too long. So many of the people in the room here today, so many of you would be undergoing challenges which you think are unique. But so many of the answers to the challenges you face sit within the room. I encourage you to talk to one another, share and ask for assistance.
The way he was able to create a very down-to-earth message, so every single member of that conference could take away something for their kids, for their family, for their workplace. Beautiful presentation.